First off, I have a bone to pick with you guys.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I watched the live stream.
Yeah. Yes!
You don't like it.
Yes,
You don't like it.
Do you hate me?
No, it's awesome. That was
What did I
awesome-
say though?
You were just like,
What's up, everybody? My name is Parker Immense.
My name is Danny Ferrari.
And we are Excellent Sound. Today, we have a very, very special guest, amazing producer,
Yep.
TikTok legend, and the king of remixes, Wookie.
yo.
What up, dude? How you doing?
What up? I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, dude, thanks for coming,
Yeah,
man.
all the way
Sure.
from Colorado, right?
Yeah. Denver.
You're all in
Suburbs.
Colorado, bro.
Yeah, what's up with that?
What the
dude?
fuck is up with Colorado, bro? Why is everybody there right now?
I mean, it's a really good quality of life. Especially if you love outdoors. Like, I love snowboarding, so I go.
Oh, cool.
Sick.
And I love hiking. I love being near the mountains in general. I love the mountains. And then also on top of it, it's just like the city itself is pretty dope now. It's got a great EDM scene.
Yeah.
Obviously bass, but even house music's huge now there too. Dom Dalla, they're all doing Red Rocks, all these guys.
Yeah,
so.
dude.
Is Don Dalla living in Colorado too?
Oh no, I
You're
just
saying
meant they're
the
playing
scene.
Red
Yeah,
Rock.
no,
They're doing the
scene
big
is
show.
crazy
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
in Colorado. And did you personally move out there because of the scene, or
No,
have you
I
been
actually
up-
moved there like 15 years ago.
Oh, so you were there before it, like people started
Yeah.
coming. Oh,
Damn,
damn. Okay,
OG
you're OG.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
You were there
Yeah.
before it was cool.
Yeah, when my old band broke up, I moved there.
Okay.
Partly because I love it, and partly because my girl's from there.
Okay.
And it gave us a little bit of support, so we were like, let's go there. And
We heard like Illenium is taking over
Yeah.
all of the real estate. He's buying all of the houses out there.
yeah, I think so I'm not like super close with him, but I've heard that he's like buying like a whole like suburban neighborhood.
Yeah, dude.
So like all
Moving
the
EDM neighborhood.
yeah, like all the those guys are out there that work with him a lot. So I mean, he follows me on stuff. I just never talk to him, but he's cool.
Yeah. I heard like we always say everybody is moving to Colorado, but like literally like probably half of the guests that we've had on
Yeah.
Really?
like have moved there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it, and then on top of it, for if you're a touring DJ, like it's actually pretty good for flights because you're basically like 3 hours to the East Coast, 2 hours to the West Coast. Some of them are like 1 hour. Like it's a good central area, and then also just I guess it's probably like a little bit cheaper, even though it's expensive now. It's gotten more
Yeah.
expensive, but I don't know. It's dope.
So besides Red Rocks, is there like other venues that are actually promoting like the bass scene like, more so than LA, would you say?
I mean, it's just the fans there, like, they're so
Yeah.
crunchy.
Yeah, they are.
And they love, like that really, like, left field. Like, drum and bass is really big in Denver, too, actually.
Wow.
But yeah, there's other big venues, like Mission Ballroom's really big. Ogden is like 1,500 cap. So there's a bunch of venues. There's cool rooftop, like Day Trip's doing rooftop stuff there now.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So yeah, I mean, it's just it kind of feels like a mini LA now in a little bit,
man.
but just like but there's more like songwriting stuff here and like session work
Yeah.
is
For
here
sure.
mostly.
Yeah.
But as far as like a scene, it is pretty big there for sure.
That's
Yeah.
so awesome.
Are you finding that like because the other thing is like we were kind of like thinking about the Colorado like movement right now is like I think a lot of aspiring people are moving out there too to like try
Totally.
to also network with like hey maybe they have a better chance of moving out there in that world.
I
Like,
mean, if you're trying to do bass and just EDM, it is a good place. There's a lot of people out there. I personally like to do a lot of like singer-songwriter type sessions, so like LA is still really attractive to me.
Got it.
And it's just a mix. I don't know. It kind of depends what you're going for. At this point, if you just want to do EDM, you could live anywhere.
yeah,
As
for
long as
sure.
there's a good airport. That's really
Yeah.
it. Like, or dance music. I don't know. EDM, everyone gets.
or internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Internet
Social
music.
media
Yeah.
connection, which we got to talk about too, bro.
Yeah.
Because like I think like I was kind of mentioning it a little bit beforehand, but like one thing that's like so cool that we appreciate you as an artist is like seeing you from the early days, like especially like during like the trap boom. You know what I mean? Like during that like sort of like 20 2014, 2015, like just like that big explosion of trap music. And then we were talking about this. There was two types of trap music. There was like, I don't want to call it like the I don't want to like label like the Brills trap, but that's just how it is in my head because of I had worked with him or whatever. But it was like this like wonky 105 trap, and then there was like the 150 like kind of like hybrid trap stuff that was going on, right? And then so you had this big explosion, which you were a big part of, and then COVID. It's like everybody like either like grew a beard. Right? Or like ate a bunch of food or grew their hair out. You got to work, bro. You got to work and you started using TikTok to explode yourself even more to what you had done. So like when you were you know, as somebody now that is like, you know, known as just like being an insane producer, but also utilizing this platform like nobody else had used before. Like, was that strategic when you started doing that, or was it just kind of happen naturally?
So yeah, I mean, it kind of was natural. Kind of was, without a better word, like desperate in a way, because COVID. You know, everyone like lost their income. You know, I didn't know where I was gonna get my income. I was like, so like at first there was this mad dash for Twitch, which we were talking about earlier, and I didn't do well in the Twitch days. I was actually struggling hard, and like I remember being jealous of like all my friends like getting like 300 watchers. I was like, oh, what am I doing? I can't get it. It was hard for me to stick to a schedule. I just like it didn't work for me, and so eventually I just kind of like gave up on it, and I realized that like people always played my edits, right? Like even before the pandemic, I had a couple pop off. Like I don't know if you guys know Da 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 Da, the one with like the Busta sample, and then also the Vanga Boys one. Those were like everyone was playing those edits.
It was everywhere.
Yeah. Like there's a video of Skrillex playing Da 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 that is like so funny. He's going da 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 da. I wish I had it. I don't know. I lost it.
We could probably get them to pull it up.
It's like really old. It's like before everyone had. Well, before everyone was just posting everything, I don't know. But so yeah, I just TikTok was like in this stage where everyone just thought of it as like people dancing or whatever. Like still like no one was really using it, and there was like this really big pullback from it, kind of like like I don't want to like people didn't want to use it. And it was actually my girlfriend that was like kind of pushed me to use it, and because she was like, you know, laughing at all the trends and like sending me videos and stuff, and I just was like, okay, maybe I could start uploading just these remixes. I mean, if you go back and look at my feed, I didn't really know what I was doing either at the time. I was just kind of like posting like the screen of Ableton and just like putting my face in front of it, and like
so simple, bro.
I think the one
so
thing
great.
that people did, like, I kind of caught on early, was to add the audio to it. Most people would just like put the like record it from their phone. But I started putting the actual remix, like actually editing it in Premiere and adding the audio, and I started getting a couple good views, and then I had like the third one I did like got like 7 million views or something like that, which was Crunk in Time, the Enya mashup.
Good, bro.
And it got like 7 million views, and it still goes viral today. Like people re-upload this.
I still hear it all the time.
And then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go hard on this, and like because not only is it like it helps your brand, but it's like dopamine too. So I'm like, I want to keep doing it, you know, and so I just kept ripping remixes. I just went because I had nothing else to do. Like I wasn't doing Twitch. I gave up on the Twitch shit. We had like 2 shows a year like planned, you know, so it wasn't like real money, and I just went hard. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna make like 1 million remixes. I have 1 million remixes. Why don't I just fucking post them? And and then I had just it kind of like snowballed. Since I was the first one doing it, like there was less. I'm not the first, but like early to it. There was way more attention, and like the algorithm was like popping in those days. I could post like anything, it would get like 100K views easy.
Right.
And like most would even go more. Like I had multiple million ones. So I just like leaned into it super hard, and it became like a positive feedback loop for me, because a lot of these edits I would play in my set too. So like I have like little tools that I could play for my DJ sets that are very unique to me. And then also they're like the power of social media now is like however you do it, think of it as like we're in this era where we get to upload like 20 seconds of audio that could go insanely viral.
It's like a lottery ticket.
Yeah, and you could do it over and over again. It's completely free. And so like I mean, you could make like the stupidest sound and make that go viral. You know, it doesn't have to even be your music. I'm getting off track, but like basically it just like it became a positive feedback loop that I could kind of like make these edits. I started doing like a subscription service, so like people would pay $5 a month to get all my edits, and like it honestly saved my ass too.
That's so
amazing,
sick,
bro.
man.
And
were you ever like scared of like what other people thought of you, like in the scene or whatever?
I mean, a little bit. I mean, I still kind of think that sometimes. If I'm being honest with you, I'm like, man, this is so stupid. Like, but it, like, I don't know. It is so like unique to me, and I just like it works.
Yeah.
It fucking works. So, and I like doing it. And
It's also like brave though. It's like, dude, I don't fucking care. Like, this is such a sick mashup. I'm gonna throw it out there.
And the skits too. You're doing the skits with it too. You're creating the entertaining content behind it.
At this point, like this is what people think of Wookie, and like I get like such a wide spectrum of fans, and like maybe I'm not gonna get on like the Cool John Summit shows or whatever the fuck, but like I'm gonna like I'll make the tunes that they play sometimes, you know, if it works for me.
Yeah.
But like I kind of have like my own thing that like I've realized that like I can't really chase any of these routes. I just kind of have to. This is what Wookie is now. And I just have to like keep going, and maybe I'll do like some side project shit where it's all like hyper focused and like can be in that cool world or whatever. Because I understand that too. Like world building and like having like a very focused brand is super cool too.
Yeah.
But at this point, like I've kind of like spilled the beans. Like Wookie is like this crazy hodgepodge of shit that like I could kind of do whatever now. I could drop a hip hop EP if I want. Like I don't give a fuck.
I think that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
Thanks.
do you think that was like inside of you this whole time, like before all of this?
Yeah, so getting back to that, I mean, it actually kind of like helped me like self-actualize as an artist, because if you followed me before all these remixes and all the TikTok shit, I was making bass house, I was making trap. I was like, it was kind of all over the place. Like I didn't really know what I was doing either. Like I just like to make music and use genres as like tools. I don't like to like stick to one sound. And back in those days, you could kind of do it, but things became like you really kind of have to have like a focused brand now to really pop off. It's pretty hard to be multi-genre, I feel like. But the remixes allowed me to like use that to like so I could stay multi-genre, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing Wookie shows, like if it's like a hard ticket show, like everyone's there for me, I'll do all Wookie stuff, all remixes, and people fucking love it, and it's been really sweet. But if I open for like Tiesto, like I opened for Tiesto like 3 months ago or something,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna play like crazy drum and bass trap shit. Like I'll play like an opening set. Like I don't know, I could kind of fit into different things. So
Yeah, that's really
I wonder
sick.
if like since you know you'd already been in the world and you've had some success before, like the TikTok stuff started becoming like a sort of a lane that you just kind of allowed yourself to just kind of come into, which I think is amazing. We tell that people all the time, is like sometimes you don't even know what it's going to be. You just allow art to be whatever it is, and then you just kind of go with it. Like that's the right attitude to have for success. But I wonder, like at some point, did like people start coming to you for advice on like how to do this? Because nowadays it's like all we hear about is like, hey, like if you want to be a producer, like you got to be on TikTok, you got to be doing extra content. Like are people coming to you now that are like, yo bro, like how are you doing this? Like what do I like people that maybe you've been peers with or respected or
yeah, I've had a couple. I actually helped a couple of people. Like I consulted for like a little bit, like a couple months, just to like help them. I didn't make them content, but I just gave them like every piece of advice I could, and if they sent me videos, I was like, do this. Because I feel like there's like basic things that like, I mean, I'm a boomer. I'm 40, so like I am.
Oh, sick. Me too.
So like, I mean, we're millennials, but
Yeah.
I other people will call us boomers, but I
Right.
feel like there's some kids that like they don't like they're 7 years younger than me and 10 years younger than me, but they don't like grasp at like how to make your social media just like look a little bit better. That could give a better chance for it to pop off. So a little bit I was doing that, but it's just I don't know. It's more what I end up doing now is just like I have a group of friends and we all kind of like bounce ideas off each other now.
That's cool. Yeah, because you've definitely created like a new lane for producers to get out there. And I'm always like, us especially are always like very, very quick to like notice new ways for people. Because like for us, it was, I think we could do YouTube to get our names out as producers. But like seeing people like Virtual Riot, you know what I mean, and like the way that he was doing it, and then even Company kind of got started like doing that too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like he was doing a lot of cymatics videos.
Okay.
And and I feel like for our time from when we started like trying to like do this professionally was like, oh, like you mean I don't have to get like a million DJs to play my song, or I have to get on this blog for people to know who I am. It was like I can utilize this YouTube platform and give content of stuff that we like doing, which is remaking, to get our names out there. And then to see you like, hey, like I'm utilizing TikTok to grow this whole new side of my brand that people have not really seen yet, right? And expose myself as a producer. It's just like really, really cool and really, I think, important for people that are, a lot of people that watch this are aspiring producers, be able to see that like there's other ways to do this game,
And also that you don't have to play that game either.
Yeah.
You could play the game of just being like super branded, super cool.
Yeah.
And like not do the content creator shit. Like
100%.
it's really, there's so many different routes. It's kind of like, you guys ever collect like Marvel cards when you were a kid where they have like little attributes?
Yeah.
Like they have strength here and intelligence.
Yeah.
It's like DJs have like 5 attributes.
The social media, like the TikTok
social
attribute.
media is one. Being an insanely good producer could be one.
Right.
Having really good tight branding could be one. Honestly, just being hot as fuck
Yeah.
could be one.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
could be a big DJ, boy or girl. You could
Yeah.
be just like super hot, and you could be a big DJ now.
That's why I think we're going to
Yeah.
be real successful. Really good looking.
I didn't have any Marvel cards growing
Bro.
up. I had Pokemon.
Do you remember the
cards.
Mary
That
Jane?
was
Oh
it.
shit, you got him?
Yep.
They're-
Yeah, he's got a couple
Oh,
oldies.
shit.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he's got the Mary. Do you remember I don't know if you remember, but the old Marvel comic cards, they looked so cool. And I remember there was
Were they
this
holographic and stuff?
They had some hollows.
Okay.
There was one of Mary Jane, like Spider-Man's chick, in like a bikini, like looking super hot with tits. And I
Dude,
remember I was
chill.
like 10.
Chill, bro.
And my dad saw the card. He's like, "What is this smut?" It's like, "It's a Marvel card, Dad."
That's so
Dude, they were sick, bro. I know exactly what you're talking about. Those were so dope. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the podcast, but if you love producers like Wookie, Skrillex, Hamdi, and Sammy Vergi, then you guys have got to sign up for Quest for Bass Volume 2 Early Access. The link is down in the description below, and this time we are going even crazier than last time. We have 5 bonus project file remakes and 7 original project files that we are putting out finally for the people. We are so excited for this pack, and we know that you guys will absolutely love it. So make sure, click that link down in the description below, and we'll see you on September 20th. Sorry
Dude,
to go topic, but
I totally agree with like what you're saying. Like there's so many different routes to go. And it just kind of made me think of like the TikTok route or the social media routes. Like I feel like you took it even further. I wanted to like just ask you about like what is the process in taking it further? So beyond TikTok. So for example, Sunshine, Ain't It Fun? Like these are like legit songs that are out on Spotify. They live beyond TikTok.
Yeah.
And like how did that work for you?
So, I mean, what is amazing about doing these little pieces of audio, like I was saying, is that, I mean, everybody sees them, right?
Yeah.
So labels come to you. If you go viral, labels come to you.
Yeah.
I've had it like happen like a lot of times now.
that's gotta
First
feel good.
one.
So Haley called you. Haley called you and was like, yo, let's
We'll get to that. I'll tell you the story what happened with that. But the first one ever was As the World Caves In. Do you remember that? But I don't know if whatever, you guys could check it out. But I just did this like remix of this chick that like covered this song. It's actually a remix of a cover. But it was
Sick.
viral on TikTok, and I just remixed it, and it went like super viral. And the label hit me up and gave me like a pretty nice fee to put it out. So that was like the first thing.
Amazing.
And
So you
then
don't have to worry about getting it cleared. You're like, this
no,
is
they came to
awesome.
me.
They're paying you
Dude,
now.
it was like literally within like a week or two. It was like
Wow. That's smart.
It's like people. What's funny is that like, I mean, this is a tangent, but like if you ever hear people complaining about the music industry moving slow, it just means they don't want it. Because if they want something, that shit moves fast.
Oh,
Great point.
That's a banger.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
You're so right. It does.
But anyway, so that happened super fast. Went out, got like a nice fee, and then I think like a year after that, Sunshine was, or it was just my girl edit was going viral, and I had a couple go viral, and Thrive approached me to do a deal, and they were like, "Hey, we think we could clear a bunch of these," and yeah, I did I did a deal, and that's where like. Well, the first one was the Vanga Boys one. They cleared that first, which they're actually on it, which is sick.
Huge.
And then we did Edge of 17, which was that. So that's technically a resing. There's no samples in that.
Ooh.
So it's a replay.
Okay.
But we did get it cleared for like the interpolation because it's not technically a cover. I'm not exactly sure all that shit
Yeah.
It's
works.
like a mechanical royalty type of deal, like
Something
where it's like you're playing it as a remake in a way type of.
Yeah, but it's like, yeah, it's not exactly like this. Like I don't use the verses in Edge of 17, so it's not like an exact cover. It's like a interpolation or something. But that one did really well, and then Sunshine was going viral, and I was like, they. Not to throw Thrive under the bus, they didn't want to do Sunshine. They didn't want to do My Girl. I was like, this one's so dope. I'm fucking telling you, this one's sick. I love this one. I love playing it. And
it feels so good, dude.
Yeah.
It just makes you want to dance.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, that one I still love listening to that one too. It's a bop. I think it's probably the best remix I ever did for sure. But anyway, got that out. And then I just kind of, dude, they're my biggest songs. I have 4 million Spotify listeners now. All my friends make fun of me because all I do is add kicks to songs.
Your jealous friends, you mean?
Yeah.
The jealous one.
You didn't do it.
They call me a Grammy-nominated kick adder.
Dude, that's so funny.
Fuck
man.
yeah, bro.
Oh my gosh.
But now it's
Obviously a
kind of
lot
my
more
thing,
than that.
so I just like lean into it, and I mean, I'll still make original music, and it's just like it's so much harder for me to get that to pop off. So I don't know. I do both. I just like keep going for it. I don't know.
But it's kind of sick that you just like put stuff out without permission.
Yeah.
You know, and
Just went for
and
it.
then they come for you.
Yeah.
They're like, "Holy fuck, this is so sick. Give
Yeah.
me that." You know?
For sure. Yeah, it is kind of like I'm like the EDM Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Still.
I love that, dude.
But it just goes to show you, like, if any, like you just said, like, if something is good, like, people know it's good and they're gonna want it. You know, and we've had other friends who've said
Yeah.
that, like, they've did a remix, you know, and they're like, yeah, like, it took a while, but like the main artist is like, this is good, like, let's do this. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So I have a very like controversial personal question for you. Okay. So there was a situation on TikTok where I don't even care. Oliver Tree. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
There was a producer, a TikTok producer that made a remix of Oliver Tree, and then instead of clearing that remix as an official remix, they remade it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Did that ever happen to you where somebody
yeah.
like remade your remix and
That-
then like didn't give you credit?
So not. In my opinion, that is pretty egregious. What happened? That's
It is.
pretty shitty.
It is.
That bad hasn't happened to me. What has happened is people will take my edit that like went viral and like just add like a shitty drop at the end of it.
Yeah.
And put it on YouTube, and that one has like 3 million plays on
Wow.
YouTube. But I guess I don't care that much though, really.
Yeah.
It's like at the end of the day, if
Yeah.
you're like having enough success from it, it's not like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like it's taking away from you, right? Or does it?
Not really. I mean, it'd be cool if you just at least put like my name on the YouTube instead of just like taking my idea and like.
It's more principle at that point, right?
Yeah, because I don't know, whatever. Because people kind of figure it out anyway, in
Yeah.
my opinion, and Yeah, and I guess just I don't care that much to like hunt things down like that. The one thing that's happened that I don't know how this happens on Spotify, but people will just like upload a song under your name.
Yes.
Have you seen like it
Yes.
happened to Chris
What?
Lake?
Yeah.
Someone
A whole
upload
like R&B album or something.
yeah, and
somebody makes a profile named Chris Lake.
no,
Yeah.
it literally goes under their like
How?
I don't know.
They say their artist name is Chris Lake in like DistroKid or whatever, and then they put an album out, and then Spotify is like, oh, I guess this is the same Chris Lake.
Oh, so they use that to get their music out?
yeah, it's
That's
got to be on
sick.
purpose, right? I mean,
it must be yeah because I had one with Mochak. Someone and like it was so weird. I was like,
That's
how the hell is
crazy.
this even happening?
Or it's
There's
like-
no one checking this.
Not that I use these, but if you ever use one of those like YouTube to MP3 downloads, and like sometimes you go and download something and it ends up being somebody's like random
Oh,
song, and
yeah.
it's not. You're like, what
That-
the fuck? How did this get in my library?
they pulled like a Soulja Boy.
Yeah, yeah.
That
like
used to
LimeWire.
happen. Yeah, LimeWire.
yeah.
That shit is so
Where
funny.
you try to download the song and it's something completely different
It's
by
just
some random
Soulja Boy.
or it's like a hyper pop song or some shit. What the fuck
Yeah.
is this? Like I said, not that I've ever used that ever
Yeah,
software.
Never.
I got a question for you too, as far as like in the remix and edit world. So like, I think a lot of producers can relate to having like an idea of like, oh my god, there's this song that I want to like remix or edit that's like a super throwback that I think would be sick, right? And I've had my own where I'm like, oh man, I want to do this, and maybe I've even tried, but I've never completed them because I felt like I didn't do it justice. Have you have any songs like that where you've like, I've been wanting to do this remix or edit, but I haven't quite figured it out yet, so I'm holding on to it to where I'm like able to nail it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
that happens to me a lot.
Is there
actually.
any that you would share, or you want to hold that close to the vest still?
Yeah, I could share. You mean like just say it?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do is it's really hard because it's in 3/4. So I'm like trying to like figure
That's
out a way
tough.
to do it in house
Yes.
tempo is I Only Have Eyes for You by the Flamingos.
Yeah.
I only have eyes.
Dude.
I feel like there's such a cool idea in there. I think I might have actually figured it out the other day, but
Sick.
I remember trying it like last year and I couldn't get it to work. Damn. Yeah.
Like I feel like I mean this song is already blown up and it's already been done a million times, but I still haven't felt like it's been done like good enough to where like it could be. But like the Toto Africa song, like I bet the rain.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it's like you know when Journey came out with you know, everybody was singing that one Journey song. I forgot what it's called. Whatever, I can't think of it.
Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah, Don't Stop Believing. It's like that big of a song now where it's
Yeah.
like people love that Toto song. And it's like, hey, man, I haven't seen anybody. And I've always thought like, oh, if I could just do a cool remix of this, it could just like blow up. But I haven't been able to like give it the justice it's deserved where I'm like, no, it's not good enough. You know what I mean? I was
It's
just
like
wondering if that
mid-tempo, right? It's like
yeah,
100
I feel like
BPM.
you would have to do something like yeah, that's the other thing too is like, are you allowing yourself to like when you are working on an edit or a remix, are you like how much leeway are you giving yourself with like changing key or tempo? Or are you like, do you have strict rules?
I
when it comes
definitely
to that?
I'll change the tempo. I try not to change the key,
Mm-hmm.
unless it's like just a little bit, just to get it out of like B, because
Yeah.
B is like really hard to produce.
Yeah, B is tough.
Especially if it's like bassy. Yeah, I definitely will change the tempo though. Like slowing things down could be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I love how you're just like you pick all these classic songs too that like I'm always like, oh man, are the younger audiences gonna know and recognize these songs? Like My Girl is like, that's an old ass song that we know, but kids, they know it. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I've definitely talked to some kids who like didn't know who Nirvana was, like and shit like that. I'm like, what?
That's
Like,
crazy.
Yeah.
But like think about when we were, 20s or teens, you knew older music
yeah,
then too.
of course.
So
Yeah,
I feel like they know.
yeah.
I think there's something about those like old songs though that it doesn't happen now. Like those songs
Yeah.
back then are so good and they've like stood the test of time, and
Yeah.
like modern music, there's not a lot of those. There's some, don't get me wrong,
Like
but
Wonderwall is like a song that all those kids know that
sure.
like you know,
for sure. But like that's you're like leaning into that, dude. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like really you can't get better than My Girl.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a
know?
good point. Is that like music today, like the pop music is just different. Where
Yeah.
like it had everything back in the day had like a unique quality to it. It's hard to explain, and I made a video on this the other day, just like a Yap video talking about how like knowing like what's cool about dance music and like being a producer DJ in this world is that like knowledge is actually a very powerful tool. Like if we're talking back on those attributes on a Marvel character, knowledge should be up there too. And like history of like deep music is actually a super valuable tool that a lot of like the younger kids don't have, honestly. And like knowing earworms from back in the day or like the classic sounds that like, ooh, I could throw that in here and like do some kind of wordplay or something, you know? That is like I don't know. I feel like, I mean, look at some of the songs that have like really blown up recently, like Side Piece, Cash Out.
Yeah.
And Stephanie. It's because these guys know these hip hop records. You know?
They do.
And there's a lot of examples like that. So
it brings up a question I have for you now, that because you kind of brought up this like Marvel superhero card, but let's just use like is Charizard like the best Pokemon card, right? That we would use as a reference.
Yeah.
So who in your mind is the ultimate pull, the Grail card, as far as DJ producers, if they have all the attributes? We used to ask this question a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, Skrill, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, it's got to be Skrillex.
He's got, I'm trying to think of like, because he's definitely for sure got a lot of those things like on lock, but like I don't know what I would say would be his like weakest quality of those, like, you know, knowledge or like sound design or like,
I don't know. He's even pretty hot
Zed's
now too.
Zed's up there
yeah, he
too,
looks
dude.
great.
Zed's up there, I think.
Yeah,
you
true.
know?
Zed.
Kind of like musical knowledge.
That's true.
Too,
Yeah,
like,
and musicality, he's like
he's
so insanely.
Yeah, he's
talented.
probably more musical than like, you know what I mean? Like you could definitely be like, oh, like this person's more musical than this
but
person.
who knows? Give Sonny like a movie to fucking score.
He's
and
definitely
that's his
pretty
job.
musical too.
You know,
He
that's
is.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that question. I like thinking of them as like these little trading. We should make cards, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's,
that
dude,
is
I've
sick.
thought about it before. You guys
Chase
should.
card?
You should.
Dude, that'd be
sick.
so
I love that.
A Skrillex hologram, bro.
It's just a pull.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, the Grail card.
Oh my
so
god.
sick.
So I don't want to spill the beans too much.
Okay.
But we've been talking about remixes this whole time, edits. Let's talk about the original, dude.
Okay.
So you have a collab with Skrill
Yep.
Yeah.
on his new album.
Yeah.
And I watched one of your clips, but I want to let you kind of tell the story. So like you said you were on tour with him back in the day with your old band, Inner Party System?
Yeah.
Wow. And
Yeah.
what band was he in?
Well,
Was he
first
in the
off,
classic band?
First off, I have a bone to pick with you guys.
Okay.
Oh, good.
I watched the live stream of you watching the.
Yes.
You don't like it.
Yes,
You don't
yes.
like it.
Yeah, I wasn't
You
a
didn't
big
like
fan
it.
of Yeah.
No, it's cool.
I can be
No,
honest about it.
I love
it. I didn't hate on it, though,
It is
did
a
I?
weird track. It is weird.
Yeah.
It is confusing. It's a confusing song.
Yeah.
Do you hate me?
No, it's awesome.
I just-
that was
What did I
awesome-
say, though?
Yeah.
You were just like.
I love that you're calling me out for it. I still
so
love you as a
funny.
producer.
I just had to bring it up.
Yeah, good.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, so let's talk about the
Now you're all embarrassed.
I'm trying to remember like what I said too. I'd say it to your face. If I don't
I
like
know.
something, it's like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad.
No, I loved how you were just talking shit and like there's never been a drop of silence. Like that's crazy.
Oh.
That's like art. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's some Andy Warhol shit.
Yeah, tell us how
Yeah.
that whole thing happened, because I think this is such, especially with the Atlantic Records thing, we got to know
Yeah.
like all that shit. So tell us the lore, please.
Okay, so I won't go too much into like my history with Sonny, but I've known him for a long time,
Yeah.
back in the band days. And then even in like 2018-ish, when he was still, huge, he would hit me up to just for music, and I would help him make edits sometimes for his live sets. And so he just built these like brand new studios in downtown. They're like the sickest studios I've ever been to.
The Chinatown ones, like the legendary ones.
Yeah, they're so sick. And basically, I forget what set we were getting ready for, but I was there helping him. And he just built these studios, so we were all hanging out there. Like there were like, I don't know, like 10 people hanging out all the time. Just like dope producers. He has 3 of these like sick ass fucking rooms you could just do whatever in. And I just had this beat that I was working on that just had that vocal, that biggie bap bap biggie bap. And I could play you guys the demo of it if you want.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude.
And he just like, I was playing it. He came in and he was like, this is dope. We actually have like 2 ideas together. This other one that probably won't ever come out. But we just did like a 4-hour session on this track basically, and we like worked on it, got it to this point that like was just, it was wild. I mean, it was what I wasn't expecting it to take the direction it did, but it was, we just like shat it out in like 4 hours.
So cool.
And, it sounds like a song you guys are just having fun making. Like, it sounds like it's one of those type of songs.
Kind of, yeah. It's like, yeah, there's like 4 different drops in it. Actually, you guys never heard the one drop because he cut it out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. So
it is really funny.
So there is a drop.
There is, yeah. I could play for you.
Okay.
Oh,
when we
I'm
do
so
the production
excited.
segment, we'd love to hear the drop. Okay. So wait, wait a second. So this is years ago.
Yeah,
so
this
has
is
been in the making
2019.
For years.
Literally right before the pandemic.
Okay. So right
I was
before the
living in downtown LA, and he just built these studios, so I would go there all the time.
Right.
It was like a 2-3 week period where I'd go there all the time, and we made this track, helped him with the things, with the edits and stuff, and yeah, I mean, Sunny, these huge guys, they just disappear sometimes. They don't hit you back.
Yeah.
So I was like, a couple years went by. I was like, all right, this isn't coming out. I don't care, whatever. Pandemic hit. I still would text him sometimes, but super flippant. Like I never really, whatever. He's doing his thing, and yeah, this the beginning of this year, I got an email from his A&R, and just asking me about the song, what are the samples in it, all this stuff, and he kind of told me the concept, like what was happening, and I was like, yeah, okay, but like at this point, I don't believe anything until it's like happening.
Yeah.
Sure.
Especially in the music, like
Even
You
if
can't
the
get your hopes
paperwork.
up for something like that. Even still, like I'd still
right,
be like,
even the paperwork,
Yeah.
and so yeah, we gave him all the info. I was like, maybe, and then like a couple months after that, I think, I don't know, maybe like like April or something. When did the mixtape come out?
Yeah.
I think
it was
came out in April.
Okay, so like a month or two before that, Sonny texted me from a new number, and he's like, "Yo, man, I like it. This is finally happening." And he told me about the whole project, that it's like a mixtape, and it's gonna be like all these collabs he had left over, that he still loves, and it's his final project with Atlantic, and it's like this huge moment for him, and yeah, he sends me the whole mixtape.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. 2 months early.
Dude, yeah, or it was like a month earlier or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just fucking nuts to hear it, like in
Was
context.
there
like that.
DJ Smokey on there?
Yeah, the
Or-
whole thing with Smokey on it and everything.
Wow.
And I was like, dude, this is fucking sick. And yeah, it's just super like full circle moment. It's like really cool to hear what he did with it. So our demo doesn't have that like silence drop in it. Like he added a lot of the Smokey vocals, the like "you crazy Wookie" sample and all that shit. But for the most part, it is the same. It's just like he took out that drop and added.
So
that,
my
like, silence
critique
part.
is more on him than it
Yeah.
is on you. Then.
You don't like the silent drop?
Yeah, I don't remember what I said. I thought
Yeah.
you were saying that I was giving
Well,
shit because
We
there
should
was no
pull it
drop.
up. We should pull it up.
I think it was a live stream, so I don't even know if it
Yeah.
was. I just happened to come by it like right
Yeah,
at that
I'll have
moment.
to. I'll have to. When we take a break, I'm gonna watch and see what I said, so we can talk about the thing. But okay, so we're talking years in the making. You had basically been like, all right, this would have been cool, but it didn't happen. And then all of a sudden, you get a phone call. Hey, it's happening, and it's done. Here's this. Or did you have any more say as far as what? you
Oh,
wanted
they
to
just
do with
wanted the file.
it? Okay, so it was
That's
just
it.
like
Yeah.
let's move from this, and we're
Yeah,
ready
because I think Sonny liked the version. He didn't want to fuck with it too much, which I understand is like kind of like that first moment when you're making something is like that is what it is, even if it's not perfect.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you stamped in time to be the idea, and
Right.
like that's
So awesome that you're saying this right now.
and to like go back and like fuck with it. You're just taking away from like the thing that it was.
go. Sure.
And that made it special. So I think Sonny knows that, so he understood. Just like keep it. I'll fuck with shit on top of it,
Right.
but I'm not gonna like change this too much.
And the whole the time. How long had it been since you guys had talked? Had it been a while? Like since
Yeah,
you
like 3 or 4 hours or something.
No, I'm saying like.
I mean, years.
Wow.
Not hours.
So yeah, you just
Yeah.
haven't really like
Yeah.
caught up with each other. Then all of a sudden you just get that's
Yeah.
so sick, bro. That must have felt so good,
Yeah.
bro. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a super full circle moment because not only just because of EDM world, but yeah, I've known him.
Yeah.
Like I literally watched him like I used to give him fucking Ableton lessons.
That's
Not lessons, but he would be sitting next to me and be like,
Yeah.
how do I do this? And he'd be like clipping everything. And I was like, this kid's
So
fucking
sick.
nuts. But he would just be on his computer all the time. And he got so fucking good. And
Did you see it in him when he was just starting? Did you like
For
this
sure,
kid's gonna
yeah.
be like insane like
Yeah. Okay. So like, I think I say this in my Yap video, but like, it kind of like it made me grow up so much because like it was the first time it happened to me where like someone that is newer, not as good at producing as me, got way bigger and way doper than me, and like it was totally like a waking up thing. Like, you got to work your fucking ass off and like live this shit to make it work.
so
And
it inspired you?
it did, yeah.
Yeah.
And it like still to this day is like such an inspiring person.
Yeah.
It's like,
When you first listened to it,
I remember
did
now.
you light some candles? Did you like set the tone for
No.
like putting the mixtape on?
actually, I was in a car and I should have filmed it because it was pretty like crazy to hear the drop like without the thing. But I was just in the car with my girl.
That's so cool, man. What's up, guys? Parker here. Quest for Bass is out now. I want to give you a little sneak peek. We got some super sick 808s. Snares are super sick. Rims. Full drum loops. I really like the breakbeats folder, man. They're all super original. These bass one-shots, they are absolutely insane. Vocal chop loops. Plus the bonus folder. So go check it out now. Quest for Bass is out. There's only 1,000 licenses. So click the link in the description and see if you can get your license today.
Like I don't know if you watch the entire live stream. Like he and I do like a lot of like conspiracy theories about like we're trying to figure out like what's the real meaning behind this. Is this like him just putting out stuff that he's always wanted to put out for a long time? Is this to like sever the deal with Atlantic so that he can move on? So he's like, look, I got all this music. Let me give them exactly what they need, which is 2 albums put into one. Like so we're going. You don't have to answer. That's not what I was gonna ask. But I was gonna ask the song specifically that you're on with him seems like more of the Atlantic sort of fuck you song out of any of them. And I was just in our mind we're like, oh, maybe there's some credence to like why you were involved with that specifically. With you, so you.
No,
were
I
just,
got nothing against Atlantic.
No,
They give me a record deal.
Shout out Atlantic. Okay, so so did you know what I mean? Because if you listen to the album, like that's the one where he like kind of takes a little shot at Atlantic. You know what I'm saying? And I thought maybe there had something to do with it.
Yeah, I didn't really have anything to do with that. He just added that part. All I know is this is his last project with Atlantic, so it was his way to say goodbye.
Okay, all right. I just didn't know if there was like that song specifically mentions Atlantic, so I was like, maybe we're getting too conspiracy theory and shit. Which is how we have fun.
That's
though.
how we always do. So I wanted to bring it back just for a second because you said something that was like super awesome, which was you said when you create something, it is that in that specific time. And is that how you think about like your remixes and everything that you put out? Like if you fuck with it too much, it loses that essence of right when you first started?
Totally. I mean, I am so guilty of it that I'll like rework things and then I'm like, fuck, I like the first idea better. It happens to me all the time. Still happens to me. So I'm just always like aware of it now, and I really try to like not mess with that. That like feeling it has in the beginning. I will say though, sometimes I go back and I rework and it's better.
Yeah.
But you have to like redo it completely, almost create a new moment instead of like going in and like trying to like mess with this other moment.
And do you ever get in your own way of like, man, this is like you keep hearing that same idea that's like bad or whatever, and you just like decide you don't want to do that remix or like that edit or even an original. Like you're just like, let's move on. You know, like
there's a point of diminishing returns where like if you're hitting a wall, just stop. Go to something else. Go to something where you're breaking through. That's kind of the beauty of producing music is you could just open another project on a computer.
No,
it's
really awesome because like we see so many like up and coming producers that have that issue. They've been working their hearts out for like an entire year and they have 4 songs. And they keep going back to it and going back, and it's like, dude, they should just be using that time to create more
new
new
thing,
ideas. Yeah.
For sure. It should be easy. Like the best songs are like easy. They write themselves and they just kind of like come out for sure. And the best remixes, everything, it's just like, oh, I know exactly what to do here. And like you could take things out and it still sounds good. You know what I mean? Like every piece of it makes sense, and it's like a puzzle that just like comes together, and it's like super easy. And if it's not happening like that, just like try and create it again in another spot, because the next thing you make is always going to be better. Mm-hmm. And like you just have to like keep going down these things. You don't even know what it's going to be. That's kind of like the fun part. It's like a journey. Yeah. And like you just like, oh, what am I going to make right now? I don't know.
That's so true, man. It is always that. You know what I mean? It's like the harder you try to force something, it's always never. Those are the ones that never end up getting you like successful. The ones that always come the easiest are the ones that you just kind of let be. Always give you the most success. Yeah. At least in anything, not just songwriting, but it could just be in anything in life. You know.
That's really true.
Yeah. Do you have any like strategies, like workflow strategies in Ableton that you have that like make your life easy, like for writing?
Yeah, I mean, I have like a template set up, so everything's like, side chained already and everything. So I could just open it, throw in a couple loops, and like I'll have like a drum rack just ready with like a kick drum, so I could just put in a house beat super easily and like start side chaining right away. So I could just like kind of feel it.
Nice.
And like just drop loops and like just like get the vibe going first, for sure.
Does the fisherman's hat help out too?
Yeah, I feel like that's the bucket hat.
It has to. The WOOK hat.
Yeah, dude, I'm rocking the headband these days because my hair's too big. So, I need a haircut.
That's awesome.
I was gonna ask you, as far as like, you're really great at like picking these awesome like timeless songs and like and remixing them. So like, how much time do you spend crate digging for these songs and samples versus like? Do you do that like in the session too, or do you do that like separately?
It's usually when I'm like in the grocery store or something. I'm like,
really?
oh, I could flip that, or just hear it some other place.
You like write it down or what?
Yeah, I have a huge list of things I want to remix.
Okay, awesome. So it just comes to you. It's not like you're like spending time be like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna crate dig and I'm gonna look for these songs. You just whatever comes into your mind.
Kind of, yeah. And like I listen to old music all the time.
Okay, cool.
Not just because I enjoy it, but for that reason too.
Yeah.
So like if I'll like just go to a 70s playlist on Spotify or something and just like snap through.
That's so dope. Do you listen to EDM or no?
Oh, yeah. I was listening to Starjunk on the way over here.
Oh,
dope.
Cool.
He's so sick.
Yeah.
I love that dude.
No, because I always ask everybody that because like do you listen to EDM like on your free time, Danny?
No.
Like not that much, right?
No. It's weird being in the industry. It just, you know what I mean? Like it's harder to
like you don't want
listen to it.
You don't want to be influenced by it like too much. You know what I'm saying? Or what do you think?
I think for me personally, like it'll just come on my like phone on accident sometimes, and I'll like recently I started listening to the Joyride album Brave again because it was just on my phone. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, oh, like, let me just listen to this because it's just on. So, like, it kind of happens like that. I'm not, like, searching personally. I think I'm kind of different, though. I, like, kind of stay away from a lot of music personally. Like, I try not to listen to too much of it. It's weird.
It's kind of cool.
No,
I
kind of get it.
It's like a superpower almost, right? That's on
that's
on
I
his
try
Marvel
not to
card.
be, like, not too... It's not that I'm like, oh, I don't want to be influenced, but, like, I want to like something because I'm, like... I don't know. Like, you can easily like something by, like, just listening to it and having that, like... first initial reaction to it, like it feels really good. So like I'm looking for more of that type of scenario than like sometimes like stuff grows on you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
And that's not bad.
No.
But like the enjoyment I'm looking for is I want that rush of dopamine. And the less I like go looking for it, the better it feels when it happens. I don't know. Does that make any sense?
No, I think it does.
I don't know.
That
I'm
makes
also
sense.
just probably just jaded.
Yeah. I don't know. I think there's a balance. I like listening to sets quite a bit.
That's cool. I like that too.
Especially if I'm doing something else, like, I don't know, just cleaning a house or some shit.
Yeah.
And especially with someone, too. Like, if I'm by myself, I'll probably, like, throw in a podcast or audiobook, honestly, because it kind of, like, keeps your focus. But if I want to, like, I heard this, one of my favorite quotes in the world is, art is how we decorate space music is how we decorate time. And I thought that was like such a cool saying. Now I think of that as like all the time when I just want to play music and like change the vibe. It's like, how do we decorate this time?
Yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
That's so awesome, man.
Yeah. I didn't say that.
No, you did.
Yeah,
I'm getting
right
recording.
So I did want to ask you too, like pre-pandemic times, like I've always heard of you making like live edits all the time, even if for yourself, for other people. Like, how did you get into that? Because I feel like that's a very niche like space within the EDM world, you know? Like people don't trust a lot of people to work on edits, you know?
Yeah, I think I don't know. I guess it happened in like whenever I did da 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 da, and like that one popped off, like 2016, 2017. I realized that there's like ways you could take, like, you could when you're DJing, you have this opportunity to like blow people's minds, kind of like, and like, how many reactions can I get because like some stupid other thing comes in, or like the sound changes to this or whatever. So it's like this, I guess, like an experiment, or like how much shit can I get away with, kind of.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you get to be witty in a way. Like you get this like witty moment of like, oh my God, they did that. Like,
well, and I love like turntablism, and they do a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
But I can't do that shit, and it would take me a year to get anywhere close to like, you know,
It's
a DJ
so
craze
hard.
or something. Yeah,
it's so hard.
So my time is not, at this point, I'm not going to do that. So the way I do it is to make stupid edits. I shouldn't even call them stupid, just like silly, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. They're fun.
Weird
That's what
transitions.
They're fun.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like you could have serious edits and you could have fun edits.
Yeah.
You know? Like I love that. I think it's supposed to be fun. It's a party. It's dance.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. And I think ever since then I started doing them, and there's only, I mean, you can't overdo it. It has to come naturally, like same as like a song. Like I can't like force like a really good, clever idea. It has to just kind of be there. You figure it out. So it's not like I could just like spit them out whenever. It has to like kind of start as like a really good, like golden idea.
Yeah. I feel like for me and Danny, when we're building our sets, like that's when we feel the most inspired to make those like crazy edits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it totally
know?
came from playing live.
Yeah.
Good Times Ahead, GTA.
Yeah.
They kind of inspired me a lot back in like those 2015, 2016 days. I did a tour with them, and we would like re-edit our edits like over and over.
Oh, cool.
That's so cool.
But actually, we like to party. To be honest, shout out GTA, because the build section is like one of their edits. Like,
that's so
I don't
awesome.
think it doesn't matter, but I think like the actual audio is in there. So like,
they blow me away every time
They're
I
so
see them
good,
live.
oh
they're
yeah,
so sick.
oh they're awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're fucking legendary. And
me and Parker were talking about this too. Is like there's also been like this world of like edit producers where like a lot of people are making these really cool edits. Like they know how to make edits, but they don't know how to produce music. So like I've noticed that there's like people that are creating these edits, and then like people are like, whoa, like this is super sick, and then like a producer maybe like trying to work with them on a producer level, but they don't know how to actually produce music. Whereas you're somebody who actually like produces music and also does these edits. Have you noticed that too with like some people that are like the edit world guys? Like there's like a couple people that just do edits.
Yeah.
But they have no idea how to like make their own sort of drums to it. They're just kind of really good at like hearing ideas and doing that, you know? It's like a different skill set.
yeah, for sure, it is a difference. I think it comes from like turntablism, like just being an open format DJ type.
But do you see that genre growing at all? Like the edit sort of.
I mean, it's kind of limited to some way, because the best edits or remixes are like a blur of everything.
Yeah.
Like so you could add your own drums and like, you know, and whatever musicality parts to it. I mean, it never hurts to be more musically like talented, or you know,
inclined. Yeah,
for sure.
I noticed that like when back when there was a lot of like Launchpad guys or like those type of guys, it's like who was it? Who's the big one?
The Disney one?
No, not Porter Robinson, but I always
Madeon.
Yeah, Madeon. Like he like he started from like a Launchpad guy, but he was like also a sick producer.
Yeah.
And then you would have other Launchpad guys that like they have no idea how to produce music, but they know how to do really cool like sort of edits with that. So I was just like kind of like noticing that like there's like a little bit of that, or at least it seems like to me in the sort of like edit world where there's like people that are making these edits.
Yeah, there's another guy that well, now he's starting to produce too. Veggie Beats. Have you seen him?
Yeah,
on it?
yeah, that's like somebody
he does
that,
like really funny, good mashups. They're like good. They like have like good vibes to him. But I think he produces too. So I feel like the real sauce is producing. Like you got to get into that. Like that is like if I see like local DJs and stuff, or like not as big DJs that are obsessed with like local shows and like getting like on lineups and stuff, it's like your focus is in the wrong place. Like if you want to actually tour and be a producer DJ, you have to. The producer should come first. Like that is like. I mean, you shouldn't. I shouldn't say should. It's just like that's the thing. That's the engine that guides everything else. DJing is just like the fruit of your labor, kind of. Yeah. In my opinion, and like producing is what actually allows you to get out there and like get on good slots or have fans and stuff like that.
That's a huge nug, man.
It is.
That's a huge nug. DJ is the performance to show off.
Yeah.
And producer is like the essence.
Yeah. That's like
the girth.
It's all built around that, really.
Yeah.
And then like branding, DJing, and whatever.
So yeah, now we're talking about sauce. So
Give us the sauce.
Yeah, what's the sauce for TikTok? How do we go viral on TikTok? How do we make a viral like remix or even a mashup? Like what goes through that process?
How do we be influencers? Viral influencers.
Well, I think, taking earworms that people know is like that's the hack kind of because then everyone could hear it. The normie, you don't have to be an EDM there it could pop off. Where like if you just kind of take an EDM song and remix it, it's just going to be those kids.
That's a great point.
But if you're trying to like get on the FYP or like have mass appeal, I don't know, it's got to have something. That's why like a lot of people are doing like the remixing, just like, viral sounds and shit.
Yeah.
Like Crank That kind of got huge off that shit.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Which that works too because people love funny shit. And that's the how much of the internet is just like stupid memes, It's probably like half of it. So it's kind of like an audio meme in a way.
Yeah,
they're kind of creating
like a new genre, like we've noticed too.
Yeah,
where, like, producers are making memes.
Yeah, like Loud Luxury kind of does it with their pre-drops, and I don't know. There's a bunch of guys.
Yeah,
kind of.
And Lemonade kind of falls into that when he's live streaming, or like even like Bishu when he's doing his videos. It's like that guy's just fucking around, but people love it.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think there is something to be said. Like I could see like why like Knock 2 and ISO would never do it because they're so tight on their brand and they're so cool and like they don't need to do it. But if it works for you, you could do it.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Want to take a quick second to tell you guys about Quest for Bass Volume 2. We are dropping it on September 20th. Only a couple exclusive copies available. You guys are going to get 50 bonus presets, 5 bonus project files, plus 7 original excellent sound project files filled to the brim with effects, mixing techniques, mastering techniques. We're giving it all to you guys. So just remember, September 20th, jump on that early access list and you will get an exclusive link to get all of the bonuses in Quest for Bass Volume 2. See you guys then. Here, I have a very tough question. You could probably, you might know too, but who invented the fake outs drop?
Who invented the fake out drop?
Who made that famous?
Probably who popularized it is probably a more accurate question.
Because like, dude, I remember there were no fake outs like for a long time, dude.
Definitely was like pre-pandemic. Some EDM would do it, right? Like some like it definitely started in dubstep world, right?
Yeah, it had to.
Okay, so okay, I'm trying to go back, and I'm just using this as like I don't think this is the first, but I'm using this as like a timeline generator. But like, I feel like the Skrillex EP with the show tunes for like Fuji Opener and Mumbai Power, those had some fake outs in them.
Yeah,
but they weren't as prevalent, right?
Yeah.
So like we know it's as far back as like 2018. At least you could put the Skrill timeline on it, but it's got to be further than that.
I feel like Skrill might have had one before that even too.
Yeah, like
Because there were some like chops, right? Like the double,
Oh,
the
like
double
the rhythms.
drops.
Yeah, I guess maybe like Rhythm World kind of invented
yeah, I
it.
bet you it probably came from Rhythm, like somebody in Rhythm. I
Yeah.
feel like that's probably a good call.
There's a video of is it Dub Loads?
Yeah,
I think
dub loads.
that it's like that went like it was before there were like viral videos everywhere. It was like him chopping. I think it's him like freaking out that went like.
Oh, wait, you talking about the one the Huey Lewis in the news one where it's like, you make my
Oh, yeah,
dreams
they-
come
Is it?
true."
I don't know. I just remember seeing it a while ago. But yeah, I would imagine some rhythm stuff.
I feel like Rhythm is probably somebody in Rhythm. That is a good guess.
Yeah.
I was thinking about, we were talking about this earlier about like, like we always like to think about when people come on, like, oh, who would we love to see them collab with? And we have somebody perfect for you that I think would be so cool to have you two in a room and create something. And maybe you guys
that?
already have, but you and Bauer.
Oh, we have. I've never been in the studio with him, but we have a couple ideas we tried.
I can imagine you guys just coming up with some of the coolest, like, because he's such a sample nerd
Yeah,
and insane producer too.
I
like,
should actually. I love Bauer. Such a cool guy too. That's a good idea.
I feel like you guys could come up
Yeah.
with something so
Well,
cool
and he's making
together.
more like disco-y, sampley house
Yeah.
right now, which I definitely fuck with.
And you both have like you're also your staple in the TikTok world. You guys both come from
Yeah.
the same era too, as far as like that trap era.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm gonna hit him up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Bauer's sick.
yeah. Bauer is sick.
Yeah, Bauer's the man, bro. I love his breakdowns of just how he explains.
Yeah.
And also for you, like, do you see yourself? I think you've done this. I think I've seen a couple of videos of you, but do you see yourself kind of jumping more into like, because you show a little bit about like you show Ableton, you show a little bit, but like, do you see yourself kind of jumping more into like the tutorial space a little bit with some of your videos for your producer fans?
Yeah, so I'm actually working on a masterclass of
awesome.
making bootlegs.
Dude,
that's
that's amazing.
dope.
Okay,
Yeah.
do you have any plans for like a date on that yet, or so we could tell the people, or?
No plans right now. It still needs to be like edited and shit. So I was just
awesome.
kind of. It's gonna be like not like I just have like a GoPro, so it's not gonna be like look this nice. I don't know. Maybe I should have you guys do it or something.
Dude, the content is what
yeah.
matters, bro. I would love to watch that.
I would watch it for
I
sure.
would.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do it like self-release? Is that what you're
I
planning?
think so. I don't know. Maybe I should talk to you guys about it. You guys have this dialed in.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I mean,
dude.
that's so. Like, also, I was gonna say this, like, for producers, like, because like I remember I was learning how to produce music, and just like even if you've never really tried this, like, I encourage producers to try to create and edit one day. Like maybe you're bored or have writer's block, because it unlocks a different like sort of skill to be able to do that, and like you start really paying attention to how songs are structured and how songs are made when you start messing around with edits and remixes.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's such a valuable tool that a lot of producers don't really like practice enough, because they just, I need to do a remix or whatever, but they don't like actually like sit down and be like, let me just see what I could come up with, because you get so many cool ideas just from doing that. I feel like
it's a good place to start too. Like if you don't have a lot of samples and plugins and stuff, just mess around with some audio.
Yeah.
Because you could just take the 2-track, and actually with Sunshine is literally just the 2-track. Like it's just the track. I didn't stem release it or anything. It's just the song.
That's so
Yeah, I was
awesome.
gonna
It's
ask
so
you-
old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There's,
it sounded
like,
like
not a lot
shit
of
if
low
I
end.
separated it. So it literally is just like, yeah.
When you started, it was before La La Lili, right? Before we had any like AI tools to be able to rip like.
No, that existed, but I just didn't. It just didn't sound good, so I just used it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. See, because I didn't feel like the acapella tool, because I was so happy when somebody finally did that and did it good, or did it somewhat decent to where people could do it. But yeah, I didn't realize that it was around the same time still that you had done that. But so like, if for anybody who like wanted to get started in like editing or doing remixes, like what advice would you give them to start with?
Just remix something you love.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be. It could be anything. It doesn't matter. It could be a new. I know I said like don't do EDM earlier, but if you love it, fuck it, just do it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Because then you're just gonna want to do it. And then there's tons of tools out there like Lala, Lila, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I can't say it either.
Yeah, bad branding. Sorry, guys. There's tons of tools now, though. I use this one called Stemverter, actually, because I like it a lot because you could do batch. So if there's like 10 tracks I want to do. Oh,
That's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. Super good tip, too, is get the high quality, get the FLAC. Just buy the $2,
Yes.
like buy the $2 wave or whatever to get the high quality download. It sounds so much better when you extract it.
There you go.
If you do an MP3, it's gonna sound like ass.
That's a
a great
huge
nug.
one, dude.
Yeah.
And where do you get your flax from?
Yeah,
you
how do
just
you
get
get
it from
flax?
iTunes?
Either Cobuzz. You ever hear that?
No, no.
Cobuzz. Yeah, it's like a boomer. It's so bad.
Hey, bro, if
It's
you're
like-
getting the FLAC though, because like I don't think iTunes allows you to get FLAC. It'll give you 320 MP3s.
yeah, iTunes doesn't do it. Deezer does waves.
Interesting.
There's like 3 websites that do high quality. Beatport, obviously, but it's all dance music.
Yeah.
But if you want like an old record, you got to do like Cobuzz or
Boomer websites.
Yeah, the boomer
Well, they
websites.
can Google
yeah.
it. If you see, so
Yeah.
is FLAC better to go for than Wave always? Or
I think it's the same. In my opinion, it's just like it's as long as it has like the full quality. You could do like CD quality, which is like 96 or whatever, and FLAC is I think around the same. I don't
I
know.
can't believe I never thought. That's such a great.
Yeah, the
smart,
files are huge.
just
It's
simple
awesome.
tip for people to think about. Like if you're going to be extracting stuff, you want the best quality source of music that you have,
100%.
and it's going to sound better. You're going to have better resources to use for your track. You know, that's
Yeah.
a great tip, man. Thank you.
So
for that.
while we're talking about tips, what are some strategies to put out remixes like on SoundCloud so you don't get like flagged? Because I know that there's a lot of like
I don't have the best strategies for that. My shit gets taken down all the time.
You just go for it. I love it.
Yeah. Well, I I don't know. I think people have been doing like the 10 minutes at the end to take it off. Have you seen that? They add like 10 minutes at the end of the track.
Of
And
silence?
Yeah, and it doesn't get taken down.
That's smart.
I think you could, pitch it up or something. That's the only one that I saw that's like a trick.
Yeah.
But yeah, the algorithms are getting crazy now. So yeah, I do a lot of mine on private now and just and do it
interesting.
all through like Laylo and my subscription and stuff.
oh,
like that.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Because I remember back in the day when we were doing like when we were getting pulled from YouTube for doing remakes because they were so good.
Shout
we would
out
have to
us.
figure out like some of the strategies were you could change the tempo, and the way that we would check it is we would Shazam the
Yeah.
remake
That was
or
our
the
trick.
remix to see if it would get picked up.
Oh, really?
And yeah, so we would do all these like weird different things. And what we found is that the tempo thing is huge.
Really?
The tempo thing. If you change the tempo of something, like it doesn't catch it.
Or trying instead of shifting pitch, you could. This is another thing. It might sound like shit, but you could try just shifting formants of the
Yeah,
entire
formants.
song.
Oh, yeah.
So it might stay somewhat, but it might. It also might fuck it up. too.
Yeah.
But
But
It's
I know on SoundCloud the algorithms are getting better though.
They are.
And so it's going to be harder to
Yeah.
do that stuff. So
but they are trying to embrace more of that culture again. Because we did a video with them, and they were saying that like they're trying to make it so that people can want
all of them are Apple, Spotify, even just the music industry in general
Yeah.
is kind of adapting because I mean it's great for them. They
Yeah,
make so
dude.
much money off my I made bad
Yeah.
people money off my
Yeah.
remixes, dude.
It's just like crazy because it's like, look, it does. I think it's like, I don't know. I guess if I'm trying to think like objectively from like a music label's side, like what harm is somebody doing by uploading a remix that's promoting my artist? I guess if they're
I mean, you
making
definitely
money
want
off of it,
you definitely want approval,
right?
don't you think? Because
course.
because you could put like anything in it that
Yeah,
like,
or
it needs,
something goes up and
yeah.
it's just trash. But it's more about the money.
yeah.
Right? I mean, it's
Sure.
more about is this person making money and I'm not getting my share because this is my
Right.
my product per se. you
Yeah.
know? I feel like at the end of the day, like they're a business, right? So like if you're getting millions of views on your remixes and edits, it would make no sense for them to be like, oh, let's stop this guy from doing it. Like,
Yeah.
how about we just hit this guy up and give him approval so that we can actually all get
Yeah.
paid, you know?
Right.
That makes the most sense. So if it's good enough,
Things are adapting for sure. People
Yeah.
are coming around to it, and yeah, I think I don't know. I think music industry is in a cool point right now. Honestly, with all this stuff, the AI stuff's a little frightening.
yeah.
But I don't know. I think they'll figure it out.
Yeah, I
hope
think so too.
There's plenty to go around. That's how I look at it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's never. Yeah. There's people at the top that want to suck up all the resources, that's for sure. But like, I don't know. It's a pretty good time to be an artist, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I have one kind of like loaded question, one more loaded question before we get into the production segment. Do you think producers are still sleeping on the music aspect of TikTok? And like when I say that, there's a whole like music tab now. So if you go to like Wookie TikTok, like Wookie, there's like that music tab.
Yeah.
And you upload all your stuff to that. Like,
Yeah.
are people sleeping on that?
I don't, honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I have this thing that I think when things become official, like people stop paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Like they like when it's like the bootleg fucking version on that I uploaded that doesn't have the audio renamed. You know? I think there's
Interesting.
something like
Feels
inherently
more authentic.
Yeah, people just want to use that more. Whereas like once it becomes like the actual sound with like the little logo and the album art, people are like, you did it. You're good.
Yeah.
That's like mainstream.
It's already
Yeah.
out. It's already out. You're good. You figured it out. But like people like when it's that like bootleg, no art, nothing. What is this? I think it's just human nature where they like want to go search for that then.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I don't really. I don't know what else it is other than there are official songs there. So I don't know. I still feel like the move is just to upload audio. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see a huge uptick in your Spotify streams when they added that Spotify button, like add to Spotify?
no.
Wow. Because I use that all the time
Really?
when I find a cool
maybe I
song
did.
on
I don't know.
TikTok. Like I just hit add to Spotify and it just goes to my liked videos or my liked in
But you're
Spotify.
assuming that probably people that are finding it are using TikTok as their audio source and not Spotify.
No, but
You know what I'm
Spotify is in TikTok now. So you hit add to Spotify.
When did that start?
A couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I did. I don't know.
Maybe people don't know about it.
Well,
It's really
Sunshine actually isn't the real Sunshine isn't on TikTok. There's like an extended, but for some reason they like the actual one. Some writers on it didn't want it on TikTok.
Interesting. That's that's weird. That's
Yeah.
whack. That's whack.
Yeah, my management thinks like if that was on it, like Sunshine would be even bigger. But I don't know if they're right. I feel like
I have one more question for you. Sorry, I
keep
keep
burning 'em,
I
bro.
know.
Hit 'em.
So when something goes viral on TikTok, do you rush to get it out as fast as possible, or do you kind of like wait to see like what happens? Because like we had Murph on, it's Murph.
Yeah.
And the first time he went viral, it was an original, but the first time he did it, he said he waited too long before he uploaded it to SoundCloud.
Yeah.
To get the actual streams.
I think it's better to do it as soon as possible.
Strike
Yeah.
when the iron's
always,
hot.
always, for sure.
Yeah.
I have my Ring of Fire edit is kind of popping off right now.
Yeah.
Just check that out.
And
It's cool.
So we're working on it. Yeah, we're
That's
trying
so
to get it
awesome,
ASAP.
man. It's like, do you wait for the label to hit you up, or like, do you just do it? It's like, I'm kind of with you. It's just like, get it out there.
I mean, yeah, it really is better to just get it out as soon as possible, for sure.
That's so awesome.
But
man.
also too, like if it starts blowing up too, like other people, even if it does get pulled down, if it gets big enough, aren't people going to start just posting it anyway? And you get
True. Yeah. Yeah.
Once you
Once you release it like that, it's kind of out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially if it gets enough traction, like
Yeah.
you know,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
dude, it's been amazing, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been
for sure.
amazing,
Yeah.
dude. Do you want to tell any of the people anything? Like,
Yeah, tell them about
anything-
where they can get your edits.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. So you could check my Bandcamp. Everything's linked to my profile, and you could get all close to 200 edits. $5 a month.
That's so sick, dude.
You could even subscribe and cancel it the next day. I don't give a fuck.
There you go.
And yeah, I mean Wookie on everything. Yeah, I don't know. People find me.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Well, I'm excited to get the production segment going, man.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you. Oh, I'm doing a mixtape
Cool.
of all my beats I can't release. I'm gonna start a mixtape series. That's coming out probably fall. I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Oh, that's huge,
Awesome.
man.
Yeah.
And your masterclass you're working on. We don't have a date on
Yeah, yeah. That is like kind of just like a working project. Trying
awesome.
to write
exciting,
everything
bro.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you guys go follow Wookie on all of the socials. Give us a like, a subscribe, and catch us on the next one.
Comment your favorite edit too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let us know
yeah,
what your favorite
dude.
edit is of his. We'd like to know.
I'm going to comment mine, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell me what it is.
No, I'm not going to.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
See you guys.
Later.